Hey everyone, this podcast is part of Story Mode, the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed. You can support us and gain access to other great exclusive podcasts like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman by heading over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed, which is spelled like it sounds.
Hypecast mit Tom Reimann und David Bell.
Oh man, hello everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Hypecast!
Hypecast!
Oh, it's the show where we get hyped about stuff and things. I'm your co-host, Tom Ryman.
I am the other co-host, David Bell. And we have a guest.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
It's
What's
Maggie.
up? It's me. Hello.
Introduce yourself. We always make our guests do it.
Aw. Thanks,
We're
guys.
so lazy.
Yeah,
We're so
you
lazy.
do it. Hello, everyone. Thank you for letting me into your ears. My name is Maggie Mayfish, and I am friends of these goofballs, and we're gonna get hyped. That's all.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. That's all I want. That's all I want to do.
God, what a good intro.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. I'll stand by that. Yeah.
Left nothing on the table. You're like, listen, nerds. We're gonna get hyped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
No, get hyped or get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Maggie, how you doing? How's your day going?
I'm good.
What's new?
I'm good. Let's see. I mean, really everything's chill. We did my partner and I went to Joshua Tree for 2 days.
Okay.
We haven't gone anywhere this whole time, and we didn't see a soul, so we were very safe, but we just got back. And it was great. Yeah, it was weird to just be somewhere else for even just a day. I feel like so many parts of my brain is mush, just staring at my same walls. But yeah, it was lovely. Sky.
I was about to say, seeing the sky must be nice.
It was nice.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, but you know, also coming back, I don't know if you guys experience this, but when you have something like that and then you come back to your apartment and then you, for like 3 hours, you just want to cry because it's all gone.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
That's why you don't leave.
Yeah,
That's why you don't leave.
I really considered it. I wanted to leave it all behind. You know, even if we couldn't stay at that Airbnb, there's so much space in the desert. I could have found.
Yeah. Just go live in the wild.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Run free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still tempted.
Eating lizards.
Smacking them on the ground.
Just snacking down on some lizards, man.
But yeah, how have you guys been?
I'm all right. My apartment is draped in wet clothing right now, just everywhere around me, because our dryer broke. But I only learned that after washing my clothes. So, and the dryer and the washer wasn't working properly either. So they're all like still very moist. So it's like a jungle of wet clothing in my apartment right now.
Oh man, that's like a very damp place.
Yeah, the cat's loving it.
Oh man, like a swamps of Dagobah. It's just your clothing everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's
And
fun.
I mean, I've just been eating a lot of lizards.
Sure.
I did see you out there, didn't I?
I've reached that point of quarantine where I'm just eating lizards.
Yeah, you ducked behind a cactus, and I lost you.
Right, we're all kind of like Star Wars characters right now. We're living, living weird.
Yeah,
It's good.
Like 10 years before anything interesting happens, we're still in the like just wandering in the desert portion of the film.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they haven't like invented lightsabers yet or something.
No.
Just kind of sucks. Well, shit, we got some producers. Do we want to say their names?
I think we should probably do that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll start, folks. Thank you to Marshall. Law is a superhero.
Wow.
I mean, don't tell everyone, right? You're supposed to keep that shit secret.
You kind of want to keep that, on the DL to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Some heroes can't hide it. So
That's true, unless you're daring people to come try and kill you.
Yeah. Thank you to Etch. Thank you to Steven. Thank you to Down Home Chicken. Insert chicken sounds such as... Thank you to Julia Dorner. Thank you very much. Thank you to Han Toomey, the confused cyborg. Still don't know the reference.
Never looking that up.
all of them seem like Star Wars characters as well.
You're right.
Right. Anyone here could be a Star Wars character.
Thank you to Asking Seven. Thank you very much. Thank you to Happy Ed. Thank you to the guy with a head, just not the one. That's just not where you want it to be. I still don't know what that means. I would accept a head anywhere on my body protruding. It would be fine.
Mm-hmm. Second
also,
head.
thank you.
Dope.
Yeah, 2 heads. Mm-hmm. There's a whole saying about that. How they're better than one.
That's true.
Yeah, and thank you to I Was Born to Stare. Thank you.
Oh man, let me jump in here. Thank you to Tiger George Pratt Thompson. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Not singing that. Thank you to Chloe Rice.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dan Hackroyd.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Kool-Aid Man says, fuck it, use me to make a huge Molotov and burn it all down, comrades.
Woo!
Thank you to Guy with a Long Name.
Thank you.
Thank you to E.T. the Extravagant Terrestrial.
Thank you.
Thank you to Cody Johnson's Time Machine Noise.
Thank you.
Thank you to Pete Vorpagel.
Thank you, Pete.
And, of course, thank you to Glitterous.
Glitterous.
My girl.
Glitterous. Oh, man, let's get into some trailers. You guys want to talk about some trailers?
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
You want to talk about some trailers?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this first one is for Chaos Walking, which
Oh, man, this movie.
what's going on here?
What is going on here?
Well, I'll do my best to sort of explain. This is a movie it's a sci-fi movie starring Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland, and directed by Doug Liman. That was oh yeah. It was originally filmed back in 2017.
It looks like it was filmed then.
Oh, that explains so much. Okay. Wow.
And it had not great test screenings, so they wanted to do reshoots, but because Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland were tied up in their respective franchises, they couldn't get the reshoots done until last year.
Wow.
So this movie has been sort of like twisted in the wind for like almost 4 years now.
So we're gonna get the Fantastic Four thing where Daisy Ridley's gonna be wearing a wig for some scenes, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Tom Holland, he's just like his whole look is that he's just like he looks like an NPC, like he's just generic white guy.
He does.
So I'm sure we won't notice with him, but Daisy Ridley, I feel like that's going to be weird.
Yeah, it's going to be a real jarring one.
Yeah. So
oh man,
this is a world where there's no women and guys' thoughts are formed in audio bubbles over their heads.
Yeah, little Bluetooth clouds that kind of float around.
Yeah. Was this based on a book?
It
Yes,
was based on a book.
Yeah. Was it like a young adult book? Do you guys
It
know?
is a YA book, yes.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
Oh my God! They missed the party by so many years.
Oh no! Oh man! Yeah. Oh no!
Okay, yeah. This went into all right. Lionsgate acquired the rights to this in 2011.
Oh my God!
Which is right when we were getting them Hunger Games and stuff, and they were probably like, "This is gonna be great." We'll get it out in a few years. And then that didn't happen.
It sure didn't.
Oh my goodness,
man.
Who else is in it? Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah,
Matt
Mads.
Mikkelsen.
Mads never ages. That'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
My God, though, Doug Liman. So it's gonna have like the shaky Bourne cam too.
Yeah,
can assume.
It looks like a knockoff Hunger. Like nothing is the background looks like Hunger Games. The costumes looks like Hunger Games.
It's weird how generic this film it looks, despite being a really high concept. It's just like I don't know. It just feels like so much bullshit that we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
It's like if I had to like throw together a dystopian plot, it'd be like, I don't know, a world where women don't exist and guys' thoughts are blasted from their head and they're fighting monsters. And like that's I think what this is, right? Like there are monsters or aliens or something.
There appears to be like aliens at the end, yeah. Yeah, I'm just exhausted at saying that.
So was the writer of the book a woman?
No.
I do not know.
Wait, no. They also it's Patrick Ness and Christopher Ford did the screenplay, and Patrick Ness wrote the original book called The Knife of Never Letting Go. So they went ahead and shortened that to Chaos Walking.
That's a real shame. All of this all of this is hurting me.
Oh my God.
Look, it could be a good book. It's got positive reviews.
Oh, does it? Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna read it and find out because I can't stand this. I gotta figure this out. I'll report back.
I like how pained we all are by this.
Yeah.
It's just like
we're just all very tired.
Yeah.
So very tired.
It's like that was such a different world. Like, I just can't
in a
believe
way
it.
in a way it's kind of quaint. But in a bigger way, it's something that I think don't think anybody's gonna want.
No.
I'm a naive summer child. Aliens. Okay, it's all right.
I'm trying to imagine just a pure soul, like some adolescent geek, some 12-year-old or something, just watching this and just being dazzled, like, oh,
look.
Oh, wow.
A world of imagination.
I wish this film all the best, but I just looked up the budget. Do you guys want to guess what the budget is?
$100 million.
Down.
Maggie, do you want to also guess?
I'd rather you just throw the knife at me.
All right.
The
knife of never letting go.
The knife of never letting go.
Tom, you are low. It is $125 million.
Wow.
Look,
sweet.
Oh.
I want Daisy Ridley to have a career, and I feel like she hasn't gotten a chance yet. Does that make sense?
I think she said as much. She said that she's had a hard time after. She's had a hard time.
Yeah, she was in this weird indie film that got like released only after Star Wars, and it looks like it's shot on like a prosumer camera and stuff. And so it's like that movie, and then Star Wars, and then is there really anything else that she's been in?
I mean, Murder on the Orient Express.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I'm looking up. She's in Peter Rabbit. So yeah, like I feel like we haven't given her a shot to like do a real like acting role.
Yeah.
And I hope that'll happen. I mean, Tom Holland got The Devil All the Time, so he's all right.
Yeah,
he's got his artsy movie.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to edit the Wikipedia to this movie and edit that it bombed in the box office,
so we can just get over it. Yeah.
Yeah, just
get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right. Well, let's talk about more exciting stuff. less exhausting. Justice League trailer.
Is this any different from the one we already saw?
It's so different.
It's
Tom?
just
So
it's,
different.
it's just in black
Tom.
and white now.
Tom, did you see the spikes? Tom.
The spiky boy Steppenwolf?
Yes.
Our
Did you see
spiky
the
boy?
spikes?
The thing that
So much different.
So much different. The spikes to me are actually, they're so fine that to me they read very like dainty, like very feminine, and I really like it. I don't think that's what he was going for, but it looks very delicate.
I was about to say he looks like a delicate Christmas ornament.
Yes,
He does.
yeah, he does. He does.
I'm sure that's not what Zack Snyder was going for.
No.
I've seen so many tweets of people like, look at this difference. And then other people like tweeting like, I literally can't see the difference. And I'm part of that where it's like, I do not see the difference between this movie and the one we got, like visually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same movie.
It's weird. And also the armor, like, I wouldn't even, like, I don't care either way, but they just look different. Like, I'm just really sad how much money that.
Yeah, it's a real bummer.
It's a real bummer.
So, is it in black and white?
No, he just put this
Just a
trailer
trailer.
in black and white because he said
he wants
some.
to think it's.
Yeah.
Thinks it's cool.
He said some dumb thing about like his ideal version of it would be black and white IMAX release, and it's like.
A 2-part IMAX release, Tom.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah. Get it straight. Get it straight.
Let me get my facts straight on the Snyder cut. But it's like it's clearly just it's black and white for no reason, and like one of the like as soon as I saw that quote, the first thing I thought of was like because like one of the big things that people talk about in terms of what's different from his cut versus what we saw in the theater is that Superman's resurrection storyline is very different, and it's based around his like this Kryptonian sort of like regeneration suit that he wears, and the suit is black and white. So when you put the movie in black and white, and you see the scene in this trailer when he walks in the black and white suit, you cannot tell the difference between that suit and his regular costume.
Look, Tom, when has superheroes ever been connected with colorful images?
That's true.
Yeah. No one thinks of iconic colors when they think superheroes.
That's true. Yeah, comics are all in black and white.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It's God.
I just feel like we're encouraging bad behavior. Like I feel
we
like
are. We're 100%.
And like, how can we stop it? There's nothing we can do, you know. Except that all the execs are, you know, very angry. So there's that. But
we're helpless. It's true.
Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it.
And I feel like when this one doesn't work out, like. He's gonna just make another one.
I know.
Eventually,
I know.
Like he's just gonna spend the rest of his career like, okay, this is all right. This is
This
Justice
time
League.
I got it.
I got
Oh man.
This time
man.
it's good. Oh, that's
Just
not
like,
good.
He's had his sticky fingers in the DC universe for so many years of our life at this point.
Right, and it's one of those things where it's like, it. They don't seem to understand that this is the problem.
I know.
Where
we're so tired.
it's like if someone was like, man, I'm so tired all the time and I sleep most of the hours of the day and like I'm really pale, and it's like, well, what's that thing on your neck, that big pulsing thing? Like, no, it's not that. Like, I think there's like a alien parasite on your neck and they just don't take it off. It's that. It's the DC. They've been having so much trouble, and it's because their main filmmaker is making these weird, like, dark, confusing messes of these movies. It's not that they're dark. It's not how they look. It's that when you watch the films, you're like, this is badly written.
Yeah.
Like, or it is for me. I mean, is that like, you know, things can be dark and look a certain way, and it's just like, but it's just not.
It's not interesting.
Yeah. It's not realistically dark in any sort of way. It's that like cartoonishly dark that it's like, well, then this can just go all the way to comedy. Like what, you know? It's like
Right.
yeah.
That's why I put this next to Chaos Walking on our list, because I was like, all right, let's start dark.
These are the same.
Start dark.
Yeah. I hate to bring us backwards, but I just read that Charlie Kaufman wrote the first draft to Chaos Walking.
Sure, probably.
And then left in like 2016. So that's weird.
That checks out.
Yeah. But yeah, on HBO Max, which means I could see Justice League for free.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to avoid it as long as I can. Tom, do we have to podcast about this at some point?
Jeff and I will, but you don't
Oh,
necessarily.
thank God. Oh, yes.
You might successfully dodge that bullet.
Spared.
Okay. Maggie, you can see this?
Yeah. What? Wait, what?
Justice League, are you going to see it?
Oh, am I going to see it? Yeah. I'm totally going to watch it. I will take an edible, a very strong one. But absolutely, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, you know, I'll probably find it on another website, but you know,
right. Yeah, I feel like that's the power, right? Is no one can look away.
Yeah,
it's like a David Blaine stunt where you're like, maybe this time he'll fall and hurt himself.
Yeah, maybe this is gonna be the time where he drowns himself by accident.
And I want to see it live.
Yeah. I want to see that shit unfold.
All right. Well, let's get to this next trailer for Godmothered. This is a Disney Plus
movie with Jillian Bell and Isla Fisher, and it's Jillian Bell's a fairy godmother who gets wackily assigned to an adult woman, and proceeds to wreak havoc on her life, but teach her about the true meaning of joy or some shit like that.
My biggest question, and not to interject, but I just wanted to ask before, did it imply that it was in the same universe as Ella Enchanted, or did it not? Because it's basically the same plot, and I was like, but then they never say, or they never reference it, so then I got extremely confused.
I don't think it is. It's explicitly that, because and the movie you're talking about is Enchanted. Ella Enchanted is a different movie.
Oh, pardon moi. Bringing up the Anne Hathaway classic, of course.
I don't think so, because the fantasy universe in Enchanted was animated, and in this one it's not.
Okay.
But it is essentially the same. It's the same idea.
It's the same idea.
Same fucking idea.
Thing.
This is from.
There we go.
This is the director of Bridget Jones' Diary, for what it's worth, and the writer of The Other Woman.
Okay.
Okay. That does nothing for me.
Yeah, it is. Look, it's definitely like Enchanted, but I don't know why, but I want to see this movie. I'm delighted by this. It's like, fuck it.
I
so
love
low
the
stakes.
Actresses. Yeah.
Maybe it's because I had just watched the Justice League trailer. But I was like, you know what? Best movie, Godmothered. I'm rooting for it.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I like these actresses. This movie looks really bad, but I think it's. I mean, this movie's for kids, right? So
yeah, it's for
I assume so.
Yeah,
dumb little kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was. Enchanted was for kids too, but Enchanted was like really smartly written.
Yeah,
and I'm not getting the same vibe from this movie. This movie feels like it's like lowest common denominator version of the Enchanted idea. Which is a shame, because just because the movie's for kids doesn't mean it has to be dumb. But this movie looks dumb.
Well, do you, because I don't have Disney Plus, and I have seen but one film on Disney Plus, and it was abjectly terrible.
Which one?
Oh goodness, it was the one with Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader.
Noelle.
Oh, have you guys seen it?
I have not.
Oh man,
this?
it's.
Oh my god, it is an ad a second. It's I've never seen a movie that was so blatantly an advertisement that Disney Plus clearly just like sold ad space to. And it's about like a girl power Santa Claus story starring Anna Kendrick. Yeah. It is so bad.
Disney Plus is mostly not for watching like original films, right? It's just a Mandalorian watcher. Like that's it. It's for watching The Mandalorian and then like old Disney films. At least for people like us. I'm sure it's great if you have kids, but you know, it's Star Wars streamer. That's it.
Star Wars streamer.
And Godmothered, which I guess I'll be watching.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You'll be
you guys are
alone.
right. You're right. It's like it's presenting like a more mediocre version of Enchanted.
I bet you it'll be better than the one that I saw because
sounds it.
Yeah, it was from another planet. So this looks they're on the up and up.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard that Noelle is just a remarkable pile of trash.
You guys actually probably would think it's really fun to watch. It's so bad. It's impressive.
I mean, yeah, that's the question. Is it bad enough to be entertaining, or is it just like boring and weird?
Noelle, I would say it's bad enough that it's funny. Godmother, we don't know. You're gonna have to tell us.
We don't know. Yeah, that's what we'll find out.
Yeah.
All right. This next trailer is for Some Kind of Heaven. This is a documentary but from the New York Times and Darren Aronofsky. Did I see? Yeah, he's produced it. Mm-hmm. And it's directed by Lance Oppenheim. And it's about old people fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about like a retirement community where they fuck like jackhammers. I don't know.
I'm kind of really excited about this one.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, because it looks like dark and weird.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
The way it opened was so great because they're showing the facade and then a couple seconds in the lady's like, "I'm not happy." It's like, woo.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's about a retirement community that they call like Disney for old people, and it's like it's a documentary about all these like happy old people, but like there seems to be like a dark underbelly, and there's definitely like some drug use, and like just like a lot of sex, and like I don't know, it's I want to see what rich old people are up to,
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Yeah, I don't want to watch for too long, but I want to know, Someone has to tell us. So yeah, I don't know. It looks oddly surreal.
A little bit, yeah. Like it seems to be following some dude who's like trying to basically just woo a rich woman in the retirement community.
Yeah.
And he seems to be kind of failing miserably at it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it follows one person necessarily, but it's I feel like it skips around. You can't really tell. Yeah, it looks like I'm reading about it. It looks like a few people, but Dennis Dean is the guy who's living out of his van, parked on the property, trying to bag a rich old lady.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. And like, man, when you look at this guy, he's got like, he's just in his shorts, living in a van. This old guy, he's got it all figured out.
he knows what the fuck is up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see it. It reminds me a little bit of like the town in Celebration in Florida, which is the Disney-owned town, which I remember going to once, and it was just such an eerie town. And I love like realizing that there are places in America that exist like this, where it's like a whole different fucking planet,
completely manufactured from beginning to end. Yeah,
and also just culturally, like it really puts things into perspective to realize that like there's people who are living in such a different country from their perspective than me. I don't know. This seems like it's I don't know what the purpose of this is, but it seems like that's where they're heading with it. But the trailer doesn't really...
Yeah, the trailer just sort of makes it look like it's just sort of examining this bizarre microcosm of the population.
Right. Well, there is like I've read articles about how retirement homes constantly battling with STDs.
Oh, sure, yeah. Because what the hell do you care? Like, it's like you're sitting there in the retirement community, like, I got maybe 10 years left.
Right. Yeah. It's like college, but the world's ending in 10 years.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just everybody's like, fuck it.
Yeah. You're gonna fuck like a maniac.
Yeah.
That's certainly my plan for retirement, and
Yes.
I assume it's all of our plans. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's the dream. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you get there, you're like, I've won.
I won life.
Yeah.
I have succeeded at life.
My significant other has died, and now I'm going to go on without them, just fucking my way through the dusty hallways of this retirement home.
Yeah.
Community. It's not a home.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
There's a difference.
Yeah. That's
I think home is more homier, but I get it. It's more community. Mm-hmm. That's true. No, either way, there's going to be fucking. Mm-hmm. It is weird if everybody, in a home is fucking each other as opposed to a community of people fucking each other. Mm-hmm. That does sound better.
Yeah.
The point is that people are fucking.
Yeah.
Old people.
Yeah.
It's
like people.
The point is that old people are just crushing ass.
Yeah. Everybody picture your grandparents right now, just for reference of what we're describing. Mm-hmm. Are you doing it? Mm-hmm. Everybody close your eyes.
You better be.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts on this trailer?
Nope.
No.
All right.
I'm excited to see it. I love a good documentary. Mwah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's great.
This next one is Happiest Season. This is a short one.
Yeah, this is a weird trailer. Because I've been hearing a lot about this movie. It's a rom-com starring Mackenzie Davis and Kristen Stewart as a couple who are going home to Mackenzie Davis's family's house for Christmas, and Kristen Stewart's planning on proposing to her there, but learns that Mackenzie Davis has not come out to her family, and they don't know that she's in a relationship with Kristen Stewart. Which, I don't know, that's kind of, you don't normally, like, you don't see mainstream rom-coms that are, about non-straight people.
Right.
So that's cool. But the trailer's really short and focuses a lot on Dan Levy. Which is
It does, I know. Like we got Dan Levy. We got Dan Levy. It's like, great. Yay.
Yeah, maybe focus on your two leads. I mean, Dan Levy's great, but like, I mean, he's clearly the side character.
Yeah, I've heard both that, there's an argument that, like, not every, like, queer story needs to be that, someone's not out, but also, like, that is still a reality that a lot of queer couples face, so it's like, it's like... Yeah.
I've said this before, I was always irritated by the remake of Guess Who's Coming to Get Dinner.
Oh, God.
It was made in, like, 2003 at the height of the debate on, like, same-sex marriage, and they did what if it's the black people who are racist this time, and it was like, God. The fuck is wrong with you? Guess Who? They literally could have told this story that this movie is telling. Then
I
mean, that's kind of what this is.
Yeah, it's kind of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. I want to note this is directed by Clea Duvall.
Yes, yeah.
Of The Faculty.
Yes, Stokely from The Faculty.
But I'm a Cheerleader, which is and Girl Interrupted.
Yeah, she's got a lot of them.
She's also briefly in Zodiac.
In Zodiac. And she's in Argo.
Yeah, man.
I'm just looking at her credits right now.
She's great. Sweet movies.
She's great. And so I like the idea of her as a director. She's done a few things, but I hope it keeps going.
Yeah. No, this movie's been on my radar for a bit, so I'm excited to watch it. This trailer kind of baffles me.
Like, they're still so nervous to just, like, make a trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also I kind of like a dumb Christmas special.
Me too.
Because it's like, fucking why not?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
the whole point. The point is normalizing. And so it's just like, it's fucking dumb Christmas special here. You know? Like, that's great.
Yeah.
Also, she's in The Astronaut's Wife. Sorry, just throwing that
that's
out.
fine. No, get them all in there. Get them all in there.
Okay. I just realized she's got a vast career of being in a lot of really good movies and then a lot of like really mediocre movies.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ghost of Mars. One of the good ones.
Yeah, no, that's
Everybody. One of the good ones, Ghost of Mars.
The 2001 film Ghost of Mars.
It's John Carpenter.
It is.
Yeah. So
Let's move on. Let's move on.
All right, fine. One Night in Miami is the next one.
Yeah. This is getting a lot of buzz. It's directed by Regina King, which is cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And it's about, I think it's semi-fictitious, but it's about like essentially what if Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Jim Brown, and Sam Cooke all met in a hotel in Miami on the same night, and kind of goes from there. And it looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
It looks good. I don't know what to say.
Good. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. Yeah. Oh man.
What if it? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna say like. I mean, especially in this list, just seeing like a great trailer for like a movie, you know, it's like
Like a real movie.
Yeah, like a real movie.
Like a real
movie.
Oh man.
Man, but what if like Thor shows up in it and we find out it's a Marvel tie-in, and then it all goes down, all goes crashing down.
Man.
What if?
That would
I'm
be
looking
the
at who's in this.
thing.
I only recognized Aldous Hodge as Jim Brown, and he was in The Invisible Man.
Lance Reddick's in it.
Lance Reddick is in it. Hey, look at that. And Leslie Odom Jr. plays Sam Cooke.
Oh shit!
I didn't recognize the guys who play Malcolm X or Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, this looks just straight up good.
Yeah. No, it's I'm reading the specific. It is a fictionalized meeting. Okay.
Okay.
I knew it was at least semi-fictitious. It's just them meeting in a hotel to celebrate Muhammad Ali's win over Sonny Liston in 1964.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what the point of it is. Like the point of clearly there's a point of it. And so I'm just curious what it's going to amount to.
Yeah, like where does it go from? Yeah.
From that premise.
Yeah.
Because it's a very bold premise. Is it based off anything?
No, it's just a screenplay.
Oh, wow. Shit.
Okay.
Cool.
It's from the writer of.
It was a play.
It's from the writer of Soul, the Pixar Soul.
Whoa.
So, and they worked on Star Trek Discovery. They worked on a short before that, but this is clearly a writer that like. I mean, I guess if he was working on Discovery for a while, he was just probably pushing these screenplays or something and got noticed. But damn, this is going to be a big year. Yeah, shit. Everybody check out this trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Final trailer. This is We Can Be Heroes.
We can be heroes.
Save it best for last year.
Oh, man. This is the Netflix movie that's Robert Rodriguez's kind of sequel, but it's more of it takes place in the same universe as Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's about all the kids of all these superheroes, you know, because that movie is like 20 years old now almost. Have to fight these aliens who have abducted all of their parents.
You think you think some spy kids are gonna show up in here too?
I don't know. I know they got the original actress who played Lava Girl in it, but Taylor Lautner, who played Shark Boy, turned it down.
What? Did he turn it down, or did they not ask him? Do we have a straight answer on this?
Yeah.
I assume Robert Rodriguez would have offered it to him because he got.
You're right.
He got Lava Girl.
Right.
And I think it's just from what I understand, it's a very, very brief role because the point of the movie is the kids are the heroes and the parents have been abducted.
Gotcha,
So it was probably like Taylor Lautner was like, I'm not putting that shark costume on for like a couple of lines. But
what does he have going on? What does he have going on?
At the same time, like, what do you have on your plate that you're saying no to Robert Rodriguez?
And like Pedro Pascal is in the trailer, you know?
He is,
it's like,
yeah.
come on, like give the kids something, you know, who cares?
What is he gonna do? Make Abduction 2? I'm looking at his fucking...
He is absolutely not going to make Abduction 2.
He has a YouTube with his girlfriend who's also named Taylor. That I'm not kidding. That is what he...
Wait?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean,
yeah, because he hasn't made a movie in a while. Okay, all right. The nice version is maybe he's just like, I don't want to be this anymore. Like maybe he's just like, look, I was in Twilight, and then like my friend Robert Pattinson's doing all these artsy films, and I'm over here doing fucking The Ridiculous Six. Yep. I don't want any more of this. Maybe that's it. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's like, I'm collecting my money. I'm gonna go, you know, fuck off in the desert, eat lizards.
Yeah.
Yeah, eating lizards, man. That's what you got to do.
You can't blame anyone.
Mm-hmm. Robert Rodriguez has 2 modes. Although it feels like he has more modes now, but he had for a while. He had the I'm making From Dusk Till Dawn or the I'm making Spy Kids, and it felt like it was based off, is he making movies for himself or for his kids?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's gotten a little better at that with what did he do? Alita.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
he sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He sure
in
did.
a way, I find this trailer comforting just because he hasn't done this type of bullshit for a while, has he?
No,
I don't think so.
Seems like
no.
it's been a while.
He did Spy Kids 4D, and that was almost 10 years ago. So, I don't know.
Well.
Then
his kids grew up, I assume, and then he stopped making kids movies until now.
Yeah. I mean, this looks. You can tell how low budget it is. Because like the CGI is pretty bad, and like the lighting doesn't match between the effects and the actual actors.
That's the thing, is Robert Rodriguez, you know, low budget director. Yeah. He loves doing that. And back when he was making Spy Kids, it was okay because none of the CGI looked good during that time. During like 2003.
Goodness, you're right.
Yeah. And now he's doing the same thing, and we're like, yeah, we can sort of see that you made this on a laptop. I don't know. I mean, I hope he's got a good idea to close out the Shark Boy and Lava Girl series.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm on pins and needles.
All right, I'm hoping that he ties it in. It's going to be like in Split, like it's a secret Spy Kids prequel or sequel as well. And then they make another one where the Spy Kids get drowned in a puddle and no one sees it.
Just like a regular puddle somewhere in the desert. Yeah.
Regular puddle.
Yeah.
A regular ass puddle.
Yeah.
Just a normal puddle.
And they just die.
That's I don't know. Do we know where is this? Are they asking people to go to theaters?
No, this is Netflix.
This?
This is Netflix.
Oh, okay. Well, then great idea. Great film. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Perfect film. No notes.
No notes. I mean, you got Pedro Pascal in there.
Yeah, you know.
What more could you want?
That's true. That's very true.
Apparently, Christian Slater's also in the cast.
Oh, that's interesting.
If he's not the villain, I don't know what they're doing. Evil Christian Slater.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for trailers.
That's all the trailers. Yeah. That's sweet. Quite an offering this week.
My God, we cut some from this list.
We did. Yeah, there was too many.
Well, a bunch dropped today, and then there was a bunch like trickling in through the week. But yeah. Good job, guys. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into news stories, but first we got some more producers.
Yeah.
Thanks for having Jason Pargin on. Here's $25. Thank you very much. Thank you to the Midnight Patron. What patrons at midnight? Thank you. Thank you to Exploding Runes. Thank you very much. Thank you to Andrew. How? Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you to Vincent, the vampire. Thank you. Thank you to Rev MD. Thank you very much. Thank you to John Muniz. Thank you. Thank you to Wavy Rancheros. Thank you very much. Special announcement here. I'd like to thank not Mr. DNA, but Dr. DNA. Sounds like someone had a little change.
Wow.
Ranked up.
Congratulations to now Dr. DNA. I hope you use that if you're seeing patients.
Mm-hmm.
You got to call yourself that, unless this is just like a DJ name now, but whatever. Thank you to Lauren Gucci. Thank you very much.
Ah, man, let me jump in here and grab the rest. Thank you to Bootler Bootlesson.
Thank you.
Thank you to Grumble B.
Woo.
Thank you.
Thank you to Tux.
Woo.
Thank you, Tux.
Thank you to Shepherd Mulch Diggums. Thanks
Thank
to
you.
Norm from Cheers. Thank you to Davey Francis. Thank you to Space McNulty.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
to Hiram.
Thank you.
And thank you to Oh Great, It's That Guy.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Let's get into the news, folks.
Woo.
Fellows, chums.
Sure.
The Scream 5 reboot is just being called Scream because why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Scream was before my time, so I have no emotional connection to the franchise.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Scream
yeah.
was smack dab in my time. It was middle school shit. But you know what? I also have no emotional connection to this.
Yeah, I've got zero connection to this.
Mention it. Well, because it's not precious. They made 4 of them, and like
Yeah.
even the first one, like it's made to ape slasher films, and it's like, well, you're gonna make 10 of them then, right? Because that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know, it's just they were built for that. It's about a guy in a mask, or a woman in a mask, or just someone in a mask, and they stab people. And they built it so that anybody can wear the mask.
Yeah.
And you know what is kind of interesting about Scream, and I hope they know this going into this movie, is what sets Scream apart from Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street or all the others, is that it's the only murder mystery slasher, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, well, not the only one, but like the only kind of one that's like a franchise.
No, that's what I mean. Is the icon, like all right, Freddy Krueger. He's in your dreams. Jason Voorhees. He's got the mask, the hockey mask, the axe, or the machete. Sorry. And Scream it's always somebody else. That's what the iconic thing about the killer in Scream is. It's one of the cast members. Which I feel like there were, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legend. They tried to do that too. Mm-hmm. But Scream prevailed, and it's like the iconic whodunit slasher. Mm-hmm. And before Scream, was that really like a thing?
I mean, there were a few movies that did it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there were definitely single movies that did it, right? And I guess the first Friday the 13th is technically that, right?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
But it's weird that that's what it is. So I assume the reboot, I mean, they have no choice but to continue that because they keep killing the bad guy every movie, so...
Oh, yeah, no, there's no reason to... I mean, they even did an MTV series, and that was still the premise. There's no reason to think they're not...
Wait, was it?
Yeah.
They changed the killer?
I mean, it was a mystery, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, I would assume that it's going to be the same deal here.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited for it.
I guess
I'll watch it. Yeah,
I'm going to watch it, but
isn't it the Ready or Not people making it?
Maybe.
Let me look. Yeah. It's the directors of... Yeah, I'm really excited. Guys, I've upgraded to really excited.
Wow.
Because they didn't just do Ready or Not, but they did the movie Southbound, which I really like. Mm-hmm. They did segments in VHS as well. Devil's Due, which I haven't seen. But I don't know. I'm kind of into this.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's got me a little bit more interested for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of think these are because Ready or Not is kind of, I mean, it has that You're Next vibe where it's almost like a satire on modern horror in a way.
Yeah.
And that's what a Scream reboot would have to be, so.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
I'm opening my heart to this.
don't hurt me.
Yeah.
I want you all to join me.
Let's scream 5 into your hearts.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Okay. Charlie Brown specials. There was a controversy. They were exclusive to Apple TV, and now they have reversed that and said they will air on PBS at the appropriate holiday.
Yay.
Are we pro?
Sure.
I haven't watched any of these in decades. So,
Yeah, same.
Like,
If
I think
I'm gonna watch anything like that, it's usually the animated Grinch, I guess.
The what?
The animated Grinch, like the original Grinch movie. If I'm gonna watch like an old cartoon Christmas movie.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
you guys have like holiday tradition specials?
Not really. There's a couple of movies that I'll usually watch, but not really specials so much.
Yeah, we usually pick one that we watched maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. We kind of rotate every year.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's not
There's
bad.
only so many years you can watch Rudolph in a row where until you're just,
Yeah.
dentist.
Do you guys remember there was like a really haunting Frosty the Snowman a cartoon? Does anybody remember a Frosty the Snowman cartoon?
I do. Yeah, it was, and I do remember not liking it because it was, he dies or something weird, right?
It's a haunting story in general.
Yeah.
What's haunting about this particular special, Dave?
I remember the vibe of it was haunting. Like it almost treated it with the appropriate amount of like creepiness that it had. It's a real vague memory, so I got to work it out.
Okay,
Yeah,
get
it's the
back to me.
least friendly of all the little puppet shows. The least friendly. It felt very hostile film.
Yeah, it's.
I felt like I was being attacked by this cartoon.
Yeah. What happens? Has anybody worn the hat that isn't snow? Does it like animate their flesh like in a Cronenbergian way, where like their flesh becomes a separate entity? Do you think that's how it works?
I hope so. Let's try shoving that hat on one of those kids and see what happens.
Yeah. Anyway, people get to watch Great Pumpkin.
Yeah,
again.
people can watch. Who cares?
I'm in the same. I'm in the same camp where these specials. I like the principle of them, and I think they do mean a lot to other people. But yeah, I never watched them. We watched like I don't know, Scrooged, and like other stuff.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
Just whatever.
Yeah. All right. Final news story, and this is a biggie. This means a lot. Wonder Woman 1984 is premiering not just in theaters but on HBO Max at the same time. Simultaneous release.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because they already pushed it twice, right? It was supposed to come out in June, then they bumped it to October, and then they bumped it to December. And Warner Brothers already just took an ass whooping on Tenet. Just moving heaven and earth to put that shit in the theaters.
Oh, man.
Because,
for nothing.
Yeah, because Christopher Nolan is a fussy man. He's just a fussy little British man.
Yeah, he is.
So this movie... It's just the landscape of movies right now. Like Disney's doing this too. Disney is really switching to make Disney Plus its primary focus going forward because for the foreseeable future, that's the only way to generate revenue. Like there's not going to be a theater landscape to speak of until at least the end of the summer of 2021. Like at least. So this is. Going into the end of the fiscal year, like they're trying to drive subscribers to HBO Max, and this is a really smart way to do it by putting out a huge tentpole blockbuster movie on the streaming service. But at the same time, I get why it was a probably a really tough decision because I know they spent like $200 to $250 million on this movie. The first one made over $800 million, so they were expecting this movie to make somewhere in the neighborhood of $1 billion.
Yeah.
It is not going to make that on HBO Max.
So they're not even charging a separate ticket. It's just going to be on HBO Max.
Correct. For a limited window, it's going to be on HBO Max for a month.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're like Mulan. I think the Mulan experiment failed. I think they were like
they still haven't said how much money they got off of that. It was probably somewhere around like $200 million.
Oh, and you're right. Is that HBO Max wouldn't know anyway whether or not Mulan failed, but it feels like they're all trying something new, and I guess the question is like with all these movies is can you wait a year, maybe two, or are you willing to put it on streaming and take a hit?
Yeah.
And I do think that these they will, if they can survive, putting it on streaming I think is huge for the fans. Like, I am so happy that they're doing this, and I hope other superhero films, because it's weird how, I think I said this on another Hypecast, is like, it's funny, I was so sick of superhero films, and after this goddamn year of depression and indie horror and stuff, like, movies that are great, but I'm like, I can't wait to see Black Widow. I can't wait to see these fucking superhero films.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people would really appreciate having these dumped on streaming. They're going to take a huge hit, but you know, maybe it's worth it in the long run. I don't know.
Yeah, because again, the only way to stay afloat for the next several months is to have a subscriber base on your streaming platform.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And they need to give them something.
You got to give them something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank God for the Zack Snyder Justice League.
Thank God.
Yeah. All right. Is that it?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Well, we got some more producers here that I want to tell people about.
Do it!
Yeah. Special thanks to Lef. Thank you, Lef. Thank you to Nolan Mayton. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you to Joshua Graves. Thank you very much. Thank you to Normal Man Andrew McGuire. Thank you. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you very much. Thank you to AJ. Thank you. Thank you to Tip Drizzle.
Woo!
Mr. or Mrs. Drizzle. Thank you. Thank you to Frank Lee Amish. Thank you very much.
And yes. Let me jump in here. Thank you to Mrs. Voitis. Thank you to the Ghost of Dave Thomas.
Thank you.
Thank you to Aaron Burser.
Thank you.
Thank you to David Knife Boot Hinson, MBA CPA.
Knife Boot.
Thank you to Christopher Robert Sparts, Esquire.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mackenzie Righteous Hand of the Lizard People Chill.
Thank you.
Thank you to Funky J.
Funky J, thank you.
And thanks to Pie Guy.
Thank you, Pie Guy.
Oh, man. Well, gosh. You know, it's almost that time. We're almost at the end of the sode.
Yeah.
Which means it's time to turn our little peepers over to Dave. Focus your peepers on Dave.
Don't stop saying peepers. It's
I'm going to
weird.
keep saying peepers.
Everyone, look at that man over there. There we go.
And ask Dave, God, man, do you have...
What is it?
Do you have...
What is it?
A movie that deserves more hype?
I do.
Shit!
Yeah.
Oh, man. Tell us about it. You magnificent bastard.
So, Tom, had you heard about this movie?
No.
Okay, because this is a movie that I'm not sure about. I'm just very surprised I haven't heard anybody talk about it. This is called The Show. It's from the writings of Alan Moore, of the fame of V for Vendetta and I guess other things. Watchmen, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And this is a fucking... it's a movie, right?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Yeah.
It's a movie, that's coming out pretty soon. And it takes place in the town of Northampton, England. And it's about a guy searching for an artifact who gets hunted down by like weird magical like gangsters and private detectives.
Sure.
This really boils down to y'all just got to watch this trailer. Is that Alan Moore in the trailer, by the way?
Maybe. I couldn't quite tell. It is at least somebody dressed up to look like Alan Moore.
Yeah, he looks like fucking like I don't know.
There's an extreme wizard looking motherfucker in this trailer.
Yeah. He looks like if you mixed like David Bowie and Captain Spaulding.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's so yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird. The trailer is just fucking weird.
Yeah.
I have nothing more to say about it. It was supposed to premiere at South by Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
It's now premiering in the fall in Spain, or at least it already had. It has an Instagram page, which in theory we should be able to know when it's coming out if people are interested in this. Mm-hmm. But like the internet is like oddly dodgy about this film.
Interesting.
Yeah. I guess it's supposed to be released in UK at 2021. But yeah, if you like Alan Moore, which, you know, I'm sure people do, check out this trailer.
Yeah,
it's fucking weird.
It's really bizarre. I don't quite know what to make of it.
No, neither do I. Maggie, do you have any thoughts on this fucking fever dream?
No, just that. Fever dream. It does feel like, yeah. Yeah, it does. I wouldn't even. It looks neither good nor bad to me yet. I need to see some more evidence.
Yeah,
right.
It's kind of like impossible to make a determination about this movie.
Yeah, I'm just so confused. Like, it's got. I mean, just the fact that Alan Moore's name is on it, you'd think after Watchmen they'd be talking about this more. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, that's why I'm like, I don't know, because I'm like, what's wrong with this?
Right? Why? Yeah. Like, why? What?
By the way, the main guy in it, Tom Burke, has another thing coming up. He's Orson Welles in Mank.
Oh no shit. Okay. Yeah, I can totally see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. So yeah, people check out. Just Google the show Alan Moore. Mm-hmm. Just don't Google the show, because the internet will be like, which show? Specify the show. But like, check this out. It's fucking weird. We love weird. You know, we all love weird.
Yeah. I've got a big place in my heart for weird.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got. That's the movie that deserves more hype.
Yep.
The end.
Finn. Oh, Finn. Man. Finn. Oh, well, guys, that's a sewed.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Maggie, thank you so much for being on the show.
Guys, it was so fun. I miss seeing your ugly mugs.
I know,
Me
man.
too.
It's it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I haven't even seen my eye scratched out. I smashed all my mirrors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I went full dark, man.
Yeah. So I don't know what I look like anymore. Tell us where we can find you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got going on?
Yeah, guys, if you're curious, you can follow me on Twitter, which is just my name, May, spelled like M-A-E, not the month. Don't you dare.
Sure.
You get some fake Maggie if you type that shit in.
Oh, God. Imposter.
But it is Fish Like the Murderer.
It is Fish Like the Murder. Yeah, thank you for that clarification.
Sure.
Thank you. So, yeah, you know, I tweet jokes on there. And then if you want to check out my YouTube videos, you can find me on YouTube with my name there also. And that's it. Don't come looking for me in my house. Just those
Do you
two
specify
places.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I might as well clarify while I'm here. So
it's important. It's important to make boundaries.
It is. It's important. So
you draw boundaries and you enforce them.
Exactly.
I kind of want to now, like, end every podcast with be like, and I'm armed. I'm armed and I'm really jumpy.
Well, now
stay away.
Yeah, I'm a quick trigger, so.
Yeah.
Now's your chance, Dave. Tell them about what we got going on.
Oh, geez. We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. We have exclusive podcasts there like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman and Fox Mulder is a Maniac.
Woo.
You can check that out for $10 a month. We have a tier where we watch movies every Friday night.
Yeah.
We had, Tom, this Friday, today, what did we plan on?
We're definitely watching Assassin's Creed.
We're watching Assassin's Creed.
Probably Con Air.
Con Air, Assassin's Creed, maybe The Covenant. Should we just watch The Covenant again?
I can't watch that twice in 1 week, man.
All right. Maybe.
That's a boring ass movie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna swallow my own head.
Yeah. That's fair. Maybe Practical Magic.
I'm not opposed to Practical Magic.
Okay. Well, we'll work it out.
That movie kind of rips.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So, I don't know. Check out our Patreon is my point.
Yeah, do that. And also, we have a store, tpublic.com/store/gamefortheunemployed, where you can get t-shirts, masks, mugs, stickers, posters, all kinds of stuff. We got a really great new design coming soon.
We have a few things on the way.
We have a few things on the way that are going to be pretty fun, and we will crow about them to no end when they're available. So, stay tuned for that.
Yes.
And that's it. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Our music is produced by Chris Corlew. You can follow him on Twitter at @thecorlew, CORLEW, and find more music at shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our artwork is produced by Justin Brown. You can follow him on Twitter at @JustinTBrown, and find more of his artwork at artnessbyjustinbrown.com and justinbrown.info.